What if everything you have ever been taught about retirement is a complete and utter scam? Think about the narrative we are all fed from the moment we graduate. You get a job, you sit in a cubicle, you grind for 40 long years, trading the best and most energetic days of your life, just so you can finally relax when your knees ache, your back hurts, and your hair is gray. They tell you to save a tiny fraction of your paycheck, cross your fingers, and hope the stock market does not crash the week before your 65th birthday. But what if the math actually supports a completely different reality? What if you could buy back your absolute unconditional freedom in just 10 years? Welcome back to Grow with Tony. I am your host, Tony. And today, we are going to completely dismantle that old, broken blueprint for life. We are going to talk about building a mechanical, predictable wealth system. A machine where your money eventually works so relentlessly hard that you can simply choose to stop working. Just a quick reminder before we get into the heavy stuff. I am sharing my personal experiences and research for educational purposes, so please remember this is not official financial advice. All right, let us dive in. When I say you can retire in 10 years, I know exactly what your brain is doing right now. You are naturally skeptical. You are probably thinking, sure, Tony, if I hit the crypto jackpot, if my long-lost uncle leaves me a fortune, or if I sell all my belongings and go live in a tent in the woods eating canned beans. But I am not talking about luck. And I am certainly not talking about extreme deprivation. I am talking about physics, the physics of money. To build this wealth machine, you have to understand why the vast majority of people fail. The hardest truth to swallow is this. The reason most people never reach financial independence is not because they do not make enough money. It is not because they are not smart enough. It is because they quit during what I call the desert phase. I want you to picture this scenario. You wake up one day and decide you have had enough. You want to be free. So, you start making changes. You stop eating out at expensive restaurants every weekend. You cancel a couple of streaming subscriptions. You ignore the shiny new phone upgrade. You tighten your belt, and you aggressively save $500 a month. You do this with absolute ironclad discipline for 3 long, agonizing years. Month after month, you transfer that money. Then, one day, you log into your investment account. You look at the screen, and you see about $20,000. Now, human psychology is a funny thing. Instead of feeling proud, you feel defeated. You look at that $20,000, and then you look at the millions of dollars society says you need to retire. It feels like you are trying to empty the entire ocean using a plastic teaspoon. You feel utterly exhausted. You look out the window, and your friends are driving brand new cars they financed. Your coworkers are posting pictures from luxury vacations in Europe. And you are sitting there with a small pile of money that barely generates a few dollars a day in interest. This is the exact moment, the precise intersection where 90% of people throw their hands up and give up. They say, you know what? This system does not work. The game is rigged for the rich. I might as well enjoy my money now. And they go back to the 40-year grind. But here is the massive secret they do not teach you in high school. That early phase is not supposed to be fast. It is designed to be a grind. During those first few years, you are the only engine driving the car. Every single dollar in that account was put there by your physical sweat, your lost sleep, your time, and your sacrifice. There is zero momentum. But that small pile of money is not a failure. It is the foundation of a skyscraper. You are building the critical mass required for financial gravity to take over. Think about pushing a massive boulder up a hill. Every step is agony. You are sweating, your muscles are burning, and you feel like you are barely moving. But once you reach the peak and push it over the edge, gravity takes over. The boulder rolls down the other side, picking up speed, crushing everything in its path, without you having to push it at all. That is what compounding is, but you have to survive the uphill push first. So, how do you survive this desert phase without losing your mind? You need a map, and more importantly, you need a psychological clock. You need to know exactly when that boulder is going to reach the top of the hill. Enter a beautiful, elegant mathematical concept called the Rule of 72. It sounds like something reserved for Wall Street bankers, but it is incredibly simple, and it is the ultimate compass for your wealth. The Rule of 72 tells you exactly how many years it will take for your money to double in size. Here is how it works. You take the number 72 and you divide it by your expected annual return on your investments. Historically, the broad stock market returns around 8 to 10% a year over the long run. Let us be optimistic and use a 10% return. 72 divided by 10 is 7.2. That means, on average, your invested money will double every 7 years. Suddenly, the fog clears. You are no longer just throwing money into a black hole and hoping for the best. You are buying doubling cycles. Let that sink in. Imagine you finally push through the desert phase and you build that account up to $50,000. It took blood, sweat, and a lot of skipped vacations. But now, you let the clock tick for one cycle. 7 years pass. That $50,000 turns into $100,000. You did not do any extra work. You did not clock in for overtime. The system did the heavy lifting. Now, wait another 7 years. That $100,000 becomes $200,000. Another 7 years? $400,000. One more cycle? $800,000. The leaps become terrifyingly huge. In the beginning, a doubling cycle only gives you 50 grand, but by cycle 4, a doubling cycle is handing you $400,000 completely passively. But there is a catch, a massive catch. If you just rely on saving a little bit of money from your current average paycheck, you will run out of time. You will hit those big numbers when you are 70 years old. To compress a 40-year working life into a single decade, to get those doubling cycles to explode while you are still young and healthy, you have to master a two-part strategy. You have to play both offense and defense at the exact same time. Let us talk about offense first. Offense is all about expanding the pipeline of cash flowing into your life. The hard truth of personal finance is that you cannot shrink your way to wealth. Cutting out a $5 coffee is a good habit, sure, but skipping lattes will never, ever buy you a decade of freedom. Frugality has a floor. You still have to pay rent, buy food, and keep the lights on. But your income has no ceiling. You need to focus relentlessly on income generation. We are talking about aggressively negotiating that promotion. We are talking about spending your evenings learning a high-income skill like copywriting, coding, or digital marketing. It means starting a side hustle, taking freelance clients, or building a small business. You need to increase your earning power so that you can pour thousands of dollars into your investment machine every single month, rather than just scraping together a few hundred. But here's where people completely mess up. Offense is absolutely useless. It is a total waste of energy if your defense is broken. Defense is fighting the silent, invisible killer of wealth, called lifestyle creep. It is a psychological trap that almost every human being falls into. Picture a guy named Mike. Mike gets a nice raise at work. Suddenly, his old Honda Civic does not feel good enough anymore, so he finances a luxury car. He starts taking expensive trips. He moves into a nicer apartment. His income doubled, but his expenses doubled right alongside it. Mike is running twice as fast, sweating twice as hard, but he is still stuck on the exact same financial treadmill. He is no closer to freedom than he was before the raise. Here is the golden, unbreakable rule of defense. When your income goes up, your lifestyle stays frozen. If you were living perfectly fine on $4,000 a month, and through your hard work on offense you suddenly start making $8,000 a month, you do not change your life. You do not buy a Rolex. You do not upgrade the car. You take that extra $4,000 every single month and you draft it into your financial army. I want you to change the way you look at money. Treat every new dollar you earn like a tiny, relentless, highly trained soldier. If you use that dollar to buy a designer jacket you do not need, you are discharging that soldier. You are sending them home. But if you invest that dollar, that soldier goes to work for you. They work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They do not sleep, they do not ask for sick leave, and eventually they recruit more soldiers for you. So now you have a massive army of soldiers because you are playing great offense and incredible defense. Where do you send them? You cannot just leave them in a savings account where inflation will slowly eat them alive. You need to build a fortress, a system that cannot be destroyed by economic winters, recessions, or market panics. You need to construct the 3-layer portfolio. Layer number 1 is the growth engine. This is where your wealth actually expands and outpaces the rising cost of living. We are talking about broad market index funds, buying a tiny slice of the 500 biggest and most successful companies in the world. This layer is designed to capture human progress. As long as humans are inventing new things, buying products, and improving technology, this layer goes up over the long term. This is the engine that will turn your thousands into millions over your doubling cycles. But the stock market is unpredictable in the short term. It is a roller coaster. Sometimes the world panics and the market drops 20 or 30% in a single year. If you are retired, relying solely on your growth engine, and a crash happens, you are in deep trouble. You would be forced to sell your investments at a massive loss just to keep the lights on and buy groceries. That is a nightmare scenario. That is exactly why you absolutely must build layer number 2, the income producers. These are assets like dividend-paying stocks, real estate investment trusts, or actual physical rental properties. This layer's only job is to generate consistent, predictable cash flow. It spits out money directly into your bank account whether the stock market is hitting record highs or crashing into the ground. When you have a strong income layer, you do not care what the stock market does today, tomorrow, or next month, because your living expenses are covered by the cash flow. It acts as your permanent, monthly paycheck. And finally, we have layer number 3, the vault, also known as your stability assets. These are government bonds, high-yield cash accounts, or maybe a very small strategic allocation of gold. Let me be clear, the vault is incredibly boring. It will not make you rich. You will not brag about these returns at a dinner party. But the vault will keep you rich. When the world economy faces a crisis, when stock prices plummet, and when real estate freezes, the vault holds its value. It gives you immediate, liquid cash to survive the storm. It is your shock absorber. It ensures you never have to panic sell your growth engine or your income producers at the worst possible time. And once you build this beautiful 3-layer machine, there is one final critical rule to make sure it lasts not just for 10 years, but for generations. Even when you hit your target number, even when you officially walk into your boss's office, hand in your badge, and say the magic words, "I quit," even then, you cannot eat all your profits. You must take a small percentage, maybe 10 to 20% of your passive income, and deliberately feed it back into the machine. You have to reinvest it. Why? Because a loaf of bread is going to cost more in 20 years than it does today. Reinvesting a portion of your profits ensures your portfolio continues to grow and adapt to inflation for the rest of your life. It keeps the machine well-oiled and running smoothly. We have covered a massive amount of ground today, a deep dive into the real mechanics of early freedom. So, let us take a moment to summarize exactly what we have learned so it sticks with you. First, we learned that the early years of investing, the desert phase, feel incredibly slow and frustrating because you are the only engine driving the results. You have to push that boulder up the hill and endure the psychological pain to let compounding finally take over. Second, we discovered the rule of 72, which transforms the chaotic stock market into a predictable, logical clock. It shows you exactly when your money will double, allowing you to focus on buying cycles instead of just obsessing over daily balances. Third, we learned the absolute necessity of balancing offense and defense. You must aggressively expand your income streams while ruthlessly freezing your lifestyle. You have to treat every new dollar as a soldier in your financial army, ready to be deployed. And finally, we built the 3-layer portfolio. The growth engine to build your wealth, the income producers to pay your daily bills, and the vault to protect you from inevitable financial storms. Always remembering the golden rule of reinvesting a portion of your profits to keep the machine alive forever. Listen to me carefully. The time to start this process is not tomorrow. It is not when you get your next raise. It is not when the economy looks better. It is today. Right now. Every cycle of time you waste is a cycle of wealth you will never, ever get back. Your future self, 10 years from now, is begging you to start building the machine today. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me today. If this episode shifted your perspective, if it gave you that light bulb moment, please hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss an episode. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment down below and tell me exactly what topic you want me to cover next. I read them all. And your ideas shape this show. Keep growing, keep building your machine, and I will see you in the next episode of Grow with Tony.